Moving on for now, registering a whopping 263% jump. Pakistan has received $1.8 billion worth of foreign loans last month in comparison to the figure in July 2019, $495 million in foreign loans taken last year in July. The loan is generally taken to repay maturing external debt and cushion the shrinking foreign exchange reserves. Pakistan uses a part of this money to repay the maturing external debt. The major bilateral and multilateral lenders of the country include the International Monetary Fund, the Asian Development Bank, the World Bank, and commercial creditors. However, Pakistan has not taken into account the $1 billion in Chinese loans in July that Pakistan obtained late last month to return the Saudi loan. While in fiscal year 2018-19, Pakistan had borrowed a total of $16 billion, including balance of payment support from Gulf countries. The government took the second highest foreign loan in history last year, worth over $13 billion. Pakistan's annual budget estimate for 2020-21 in foreign loans is $12.2 billion. The other non-loan forex sources of Pakistan include exports, remittances, and foreign direct investment. In past, Pakistan has also taken loans from Chinese financial institutions, including the China Development Bank, Bank of China, and other global lenders, including the Dubai Bank, Ajman Bank, Citibank, Standard Chartered as well. Our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik has been tracking the very latest on that front. Sent us this report from Islamabad. Take a look.
Well, the Pakistani government's economic condition is not that good. Just in the past month of July, $1.8 billion were secured as foreign funding or foreign loan. This was an increase of 263% compared to that of the last year, of the previous year. Imran Khan's worries have been increasing. The government's worries with regards to the economic conditions have been increasing. Recently, we saw China giving $1 billion to Pakistan after Pakistan had paid off $1 billion to Saudi Arabia out of the $3 billion it owes under when Saudi Arabia had loaned to Pakistan. In addition, a media report has claimed that was published in the Business Recorder here in Pakistan. It has claimed that the Chinese banks are relatively reluctant in giving loans and funding the CPEC projects, primarily due to the political instability in the country, and that is the reason it could possibly hit a snag. Additionally, the report also claims that the matter had been raised by the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Pakistani Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi, who was visiting China last week. He's raised this as well with the Chinese side. Now, it is pertinent to mention that there were 22 coal projects that have been commissioned, out of which 22 projects were to be done, out of which 9 have been commissioned, 8 are under construction, and 5 are in the pipeline. So by and large, the worries with regards to the Imran Khan government, with regards to the China-Pakistan economic corridor, its progress, it is something that of a concern, and we've seen last week as well, during a press conference, the Pakistani Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi making it clear, or rather reiterating, that the government's efforts would be focused on expediting the pace of the CPEC projects. Anas Malik in Islamabad, Pakistan, for WION, World is One.